Great! Haha! I should be live if all has gone well, but we know how this goes. It might not have done. So, hey folks, anybody there? I genuinely don't know. I've had inconsistent results with this. Oh, I've just noticed I've not turned one of my lights on. I'll be right back. I knew it was looking a bit weirdly dark. Right. Is that better lighting? Am I now a little less blue and a little less dark on one side? Maybe. I don't think it's really made that much difference, to be honest. I think the main problem is the time of day, where we got a lot of light coming in from that side, and obviously I don't have a window on the other side, so lighting's a bit lopsided. Anyway, I'm going to quickly go over to the Facebook post because I'm not seeing anything in the comments on the live video. And I want to check that it's not just... Okay, it isn't just my live video. I apparently just don't have any comments. That's cool. So, say hi, people? Anyone? Well, whatever. We have a box today. Box arrived in the mail this morning from Daddy Cools. And there are a few things in here. Let's see what we got. First, we got two of these, which I'm pretty sure are going to be the main thing I'll be looking at. But I'll be looking at that in just a second, once I've seen what else is in the box. Ooh, we have a free Smoky Chipotle Rub. Smells good even through the vacuum sealing. Well, not vacuum sealing, but plastic sealing. So I'm sure I'll have some fun with that a little later. Then we've got a jar of his gorgeous garlic okra pickle. Okra and garlic pickle, however you want to phrase it. Which I will definitely be helping myself to some of. And then his final destination, which I won't be opening now, because I'm going to do a proper video on it. But that's going to be a hell of a time later. And then a sticker and a flyer which lists all of his pickles and a bunch of his sauces on the back. That's all in there for now. But let's see what these two are, because these two are what I'm most interested in today. And these should be another limited edition from him. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Simple red box, but with really nice texturing to it. And I've got it upside down. There we are. And these are his Valentine's Day chocolates. So if we swap over to the other view real quick. Where are we? There we go. I can put that, I could stand that up there and you can see it not very well, or I can put that like that and you can see it not very well. Maybe I haven't thought this through. Maybe I'll use the rub to prop it up slightly. See if that helps. Nice snug fit. There there we go, some gorgeously glossy chocolate hearts, which look a little better in reality than on my video, because my video is slightly blued. And I don't know why that is, but it seems to be a consistent issue. So, I'm going to have to look into that, see if I can work out how to fix it. There we go, that's better. Right? No. Flip this up, maybe the textured surface will help stop it from slipping? Nope. Oh well, whatever. I tried. I guess I'll just hold them like that. And then we'll look at each one in turn. Now, you'll notice there's only one of each type of chocolate, which is why I have a second box. Because I don't want just one of each type of chocolate. What do you take me for? Somebody who doesn't like chocolate? Somebody who's just reviewing these? No, I'm here to enjoy them. I'm here to really overindulge this Valentine's Day. Well, this slightly early Valentine's Day. And there was a list of all the different ones somewhere, but I guess here isn't it. So, maybe I'll quickly boot up his website on my other computer. Just to ensure that I know what's in each one. So I can talk to you about them properly. And maybe I'll pop back to Facebook view so I can see if I've got any comments yet. Oh hey, I'm getting comments, but not on the live. Only on the post. How's it going, folks? Yep, well, I'm just about to quickly get a look at the names of all the chocolates so that I can talk about them properly, and then we'll give them a go. Oh right, yeah, I can't load up his website on my other computer because for some reason it does not work. I cannot access Daddy Cool's at the moment through anything other than mobile data, and I have no idea why. But apparently it's a me problem, not a him problem, because other people are still managing to order from him. Which is a bit peculiar, to say the least. But Daddy Cool's chilisauce.co.uk if any of you don't know him. And if my phone will load the website, I'll be able to tell you stuff properly. Sorry, I really should have got this up ahead of time, but I hadn't realised that I would need the names from his website, and I guess that's an oversight on my part. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I know mobile connection's bad in my house, because for some reason my internet just doesn't, well, my mobile provider just doesn't reach inside the house very well. But, oh come on. Come on. Load the snacks page. I'm clicking on it. Sorry about this, everyone. Oh, it's loading. It's apparently loading. You know what, let's just try the one I'm certain of ahead of time. Here we have probably the most interesting of the bunch for me. A ruby chocolate made with ruby cocoa, and I believe it was 0.5% chipotle chili, but it could have been 1%. But regardless, it's ruby cocoa and chipotle chili, which is not a combination I would have thought of, because normally I would pair ruby with more fruity things. But I'm very curious as to how it will work out. Oh, that's really interesting. So it's got that slightly fruity ruby cocoa quality up front, and it sort of fades into a strong creaminess, and there's this underlying smoke throughout all of that cream in a way that's almost bacony. That is not what I would have expected from a ruby cocoa truffle at all, but I mean, it's definitely not bad. It's just a little unusual. No, I like that. Right, so I've managed to find the image on his website of the chocolate. Come on, give me the text. Here we go. So that's actually 2% chipotle, that one. And, well, sadly, you can't get hold of any more of these because they are out of stock. I was hoping that there'd still be a day or two to get some before Valentine's Day, but apparently Daddy Cool's is all out. So here we have what I believe is the banana white caramel habanero. Yeah, because that's the only white one on the list. So this is 1% habanero, and should be banana caramel as well. Oh, yep. Yep. That gorgeous cooked banana flavour, paired with actual caramel as well as the caramelized banana. Surprisingly fierce, though. Very sharp heat, hits the roof of the mouth, top of the back of the throat, and I'd say that's leaning on a 4 heat. It's quite substantial. It reminds me of the heat of the caramelized ghost pepper chocolate almost. It's not quite as strong as that, but it's the same sort of sharpness, it's the same sort of instantaneousness, and it's up there, definitely. But the reason I know it's not the ghost pepper is just how well the chili's working with that caramelized fruit flavour. That definitely is habanero. But it's not coming through the way I was expecting. So what else we got? We got a ghost chili one. We got a scorpion cherry and scorpion and cherry one. We got an orange and ghost one, and we got a pineapple and scotch bonnet one. And it's not immediately obvious which one's which. So I'm going to go for one of these milk ones, just because I'm going to assume that the milk ones are a bit milder. Because I don't want to go into the really hot right away, I want to work my way up. So, milk chocolate, 3 red dots. Oh, there are 2 milk chocolate, 3 red dots ones. So this could be either of the milk ones. It doesn't say which are milk and which are dark. Oh, that's the chocolate orange. That is definitely the chocolate orange. Firm outer shell, really smooth inside. And definitely that orange oil flavour coming through. The ghost heat in that is very late. And it's apparently only 0.5% ghost. And it's around the same level, I would say, as the Habanero one that I just had. Not really any hotter, not really any milder. More back of the throat, less top of the mouth, but similar sort of strength, just a lot later. But yeah, I really like that chocolate orange flavour. The orange oil comes through really well. So then the other milk one, I'm hoping you can see all this well. I'm trying to look at the comments, though I'm not getting a great look at the comments. I've seen that you're there, Arena. Hello. Oh, that's the cherry, so that'll be the scorpion one. Great, that wasn't what I'd planned. That was not the intended order. Not sure if there actually is any alcohol in this, but it has an alcoholic flavour to it. So if not, there's some kind of flavour extract that's not been cooked down. Because this definitely tastes like a cherry liqueur. Yet it's still a smooth ganache inside. And that's another spiky, throaty one. It's not too much stronger than the Ghost, but it's definitely stronger than the Ghost, so somewhere in the high 4.5, low 5 range. It's not as unbearable as it could have been. I was worried that it might overpower the other chocolates, but I guess it's only 0.5%, so it's only natural that it isn't ridiculous. Then we have green and red Speckles on dark chocolate. So this is either pineapple and Scotch bonnet chili truffle, which is 0.5% Scotch bonnet, or it's just the ghost chili truffle at 1%. Let's find out. So you can instantly taste that it's a darker chocolate, and as the ganache melts in the mouth, it gets a roasted, almost nutty kind of quality to it. But I think that is all just from the chocolate. I don't think there's actually hazelnut in here. And that definitely isn't the pineapple and Scotch bonnet. Heat-wise, I'm expecting this to be a bit late, given the other ghost one, so I'm going to take a second before saying anything. So that's definitely not feeling hotter than the scorpion one to me. But it's a dull back of the mouth throaty burn, and I'd say it's the high 4.5 level. Definitely stronger than the other ghost one, but also duller, if that makes sense. And I reckon that's going to stay with me for a little bit. So hopefully I'll still be able to feel the heat properly in the Scotch bonnet one, the pineapple one that we theoretically have left here. Oh yeah, that's dark chocolate with a bright fruitiness. Interesting contrast there. Not sure if that's real pineapple or pineapple flavouring. It tastes a little bit fake, but I mean, fake isn't always bad, and that fragrant pineapple flavour, that sort of almost zesty one, does work quite nicely to offset just how dark and rich the chocolate in these dark chocolate truffles is. And I think maybe the Scotch bonnet helps with just how fragrant and zesty it is. Heat-wise, I can tell that there's more there than the ruby one. The ruby one was very mild and more about that sort of smoky, creamy, slightly berry-ish chocolate flavour. This one, there definitely is a little bit of heat to it, but not as much as the Habanero one, not as much as any of the super hot ones, so not enough that I can give a rating over the heat that's lingering in my mouth at the moment. So I'm afraid you're not going to get a number on that one, but just know that it's the second mildest of the bunch. Hey Patrick, well, basically the white coat's in the wash. I've got my red one today. I like to vary the colour of my lab coats. It's still the same thing, it's just a different coloured version of it. Though, as I've explained before, I'm pretty sure they don't technically consider it a lab coat if it's not white. I believe the official name for it is a warehouse coat. But yeah, it's the exact same coat design, it's just a different colour. If I stand up and give you a slight twirl, maybe that'll help sell you on it. There you go. I'm glad you appreciate the variety. Right, well, that's the first box of chocolates gone. What do you say I just open up the other and enjoy them as well? So they are rather good. I'm pretty sure he's using flavourings rather than actual fruit in the fruit ones. And personally, I think actual cherry or cherry liqueur might be better than cherry flavouring. But for the pineapple, I think it actually works, that fake pineapple flavour. And yeah, the nuttiness in the dark chocolate ganache, the caramel in with the caramelised banana in the habanero white one. The flavours work really well. Definitely a good set of chocolates. Definitely the best chocolates I've had from Daddy Cool's yet. Though I would like it to be a bit more obvious which is which, because I've just had the scorpion one again. And I'd like to be warned before I have the scorpion one in future. I mean, don't get me wrong, the scorpion and cherry flavouring with the creamy, smooth milk chocolate and milk chocolate ganache is definitely a great flavour combination, and the heat's not bad, it's strong. Definitely the 5, not the 4.5. But yeah, it's just chocolate today. Though I do have this okra and garlic pickle that I have no idea how well it's showing up on camera because I'm looking at the comments instead. Though I might try in a moment. But yeah, the heat of the scorpion one, significantly hotter than the others. I feel like it could come with a warning rather than looking just like some of the other ones. The ruby one, milder than all the others, but a really interesting blend of creamy, smoky, and berry-ish. Okay. If you don't want the pickle, I'll save it till Sunday. That's cool by me. And yeah, there is definitely a bacony note to that ruby chocolate. It's quite peculiar, but it's definitely not bad. The Scotch bonnet and pineapple one. Now, as I mentioned before, though I believe you missed it, Kaylee, definitely not real pineapple, but that fake, slightly floral, almost zesty pineapple flavour goes well with the floral notes of the Scotch bonnet and works really well to offset the nutty chocolate. Have you had Screaming Chimps, Kaylee? Because they did some for a while. I don't know if they still do, but their chocolate was very good. And it's not really talked about much. It's not the star of their range or anything. But Screaming Chimp definitely do some good chocolate. These are really nice as well, but at the same time, they've sadly finished making them for the year, so it's going to be a while before you can get more. I wasn't aware of that when I started this live. And yeah, this is my favourite one of the bunch by far, the caramel banana one. Just because caramelized banana is gorgeous already, and then you add actual caramel to it, and then you add that extra little bit of fruitiness of the habanero, and you give it a bit of a spiced flavour, and then you just wrap it all in cocoa buttery white chocolate, and just it all works so well together. There we go, found a new chocolate for you, Kaylee. Congratulations. I hope they're still making it, and I hope you enjoy it. Because I know I did. Oh, there's one more in here that I missed. One in the corner. Let's see what this one is. Oh, that's the chocolate orange one, yes. Yes. It's simple, it's a well-known combination. But that orange oil and the smooth chocolate ganache, just too good together. And if you've tried any of, if you've tried the milk chocolate, the Hellraiser from Grim Reaper Foods, then you know just how well the ghost chili works in with that chocolate orange. The banana one's still my favourite, but the chocolate orange definitely comes second. So yeah, there you go. Oh, that way up. That was Daddy Cool's Valentine's Day chocolate. I definitely enjoyed it, but sadly it's not available right now. Hopefully I'll make some again next year. And oh, you weren't fond of the Black Widow, interesting. I liked all of the Grim Reaper ones, though I did much prefer the milk to the others just because milk's my favourite type of chocolate. Let me quickly double check what was in the Black Widow. Doodly doodly dee. And the only Grim Reaper Foods chocolate I didn't enjoy was his extract chocolate, his chocolate by death that I had the prototype of. That tasted far too much of the extract, and weirdly like coffee as well. And I wasn't into that one at all. Okay, lemon, rose, and geranium. Right, yeah. Description says an almost Turkish delight-like flavour, so I can see how that would be controversial. Turkish delight is very hit or miss, and I don't hate it, but I don't normally like it either. So I can understand. But his Hellraiser was gorgeous. If I swap this over to the Just Me camera, there we go. Then you can see his Hellraiser here. I do have a bar of it that I'm saving for another time. Because I've had plenty of chocolate already today. And I'm going to try not to overindulge too much. Emphasis on the too much, because I almost certainly will overindulge. I know me. Yeah, the Hellraiser is my favourite of the bunch of the Grim Reaper Foods ones, but as said, other than the prototype of the Chocolate by Death, I've liked them all a lot. Also quite fond of the one that Russell makes for the Chili Alchemist range. The Dark Matter. That one's not as chilly as I might like, but at the same time, the fact that it's got that little heat of the chili, that strong cool of the mint, the pop to it, the everything in there. It's just such a gorgeous blend of tastes and textures and sensations. It really is something special as long as you eat it slowly and let it melt in the mouth. If you chew it too much, not nearly as good, sadly. So, one of the few chocolates that I will actually take my time with. The Dark Matter. Yeah, I think I've said most of what I want to say, and a whole lot about other chocolates that I wasn't intending to. So, anything else, or should I just head off now? What do you lot think? Yeah, peanut M&Ms are relatively nice, but peanut butter M&Ms are a lot better. And the next step up, Reese's Pieces, are far superior to both. Oh God, no. God, no. I The only chocolate I've ever been able to let melt before chewing was the dark matter. I don't know why I managed it with the dark matter and not anything else, but with the dark matter it made the chocolate so much better. But no, I'm definitely not somebody who is patient with chocolate. I understand, Stu. Sorry for catching you during work hours. Hope you enjoy it when you do watch this video. Did you lot try the jalapeno M&Ms? The ones that were peanut covered in jalapeno flavoring, covered in chocolate? Because if so, they were very fake, but at the same time I quite liked them. That little bit of heat, that little bit of saltiness, that little bit of something that I couldn't quite place in the way of sort of not quite pepper flavour. I don't think they do them anymore. They were a limited edition in the US and a few places imported them. But they were around at roughly the same time as the Sweet Heat Skittles, which you see a lot more. No, Stu, don't put chocolate in your pocket and stand next to a fire. But at the same time, if you have a radiator or something, just waft your chocolate at the radiator for a few minutes before you eat it, and it warms it up to the point where it'll melt in the mouth a bit more. Just be careful with it because you don't want to melt the chocolate outside your mouth, because it's that transition from solid to not solid that really gives you that creamy sensation. Anyway, I'm going to head off now. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you again sometime. Probably on Sunday. Bye.